Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
All right, let's go.
Opening stanza of this 12-round fight.
Keep working the body. Watch the hook.
Well, he's throwing it, but just missed. Isn't landing it. Hits him in the mug with the right. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Blocks that punch. Ten clicks of the talk. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head, he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Able to dismiss that body shot. Just missed scoring with that punch. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. Look at that. The hook came home with ease. Halfway through this round here. You know, boxing is a global sport. I think sometimes in North America we lose touch of that, but boxing is such a global sport, and every little region of the country defines its fighters differently, and the fighters are defined by where they come from.
Yeah, it really is. You know, sometimes if a fighter is from maybe a place where there's not many resources, then you're going to get a fighter who's a little cruder. And he's going to have to be more physical because, you know, he doesn't have the apparatuses in the gym where, you know, he can hit a double end ball or, you know, he can be inclined to be a little bit more technical. And I think that you're influenced by those kind of things, by the lackings of certain benefits in somebody's background or preparation.
End of the round. And this is a little bit hard to take if you're sitting back at home watching this fight and saying, I just don't get it. I mean, if you want to win the fight, you have to throw punches.
Maybe he doesn't want to win the fight. See, you're taking for granted that...
What, is he scared? He's fearful?
Hey, everybody's scared. Anyone who's in that ring is scared. He's not controlling his fear. He's not taking it, and that's for people in all aspects of life, whatever they do. You have to take whatever it is that can intimidate you, and you got to put it on the side and say, okay, right now, I'm not going to let that get in the way. He's letting it get in the way.
That punch just close. And there he is, scoring with the right hand. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Protecting his head well with his guard. That right hand serving him well. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Taking a bit of a breather here, just tying up, hugging his opponent at this point.
Hey, look, even the great race cars, Indianapolis 500, bing, 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 zing, zing, zing. They're going around that track 250 miles an hour. They pull in for a pit stop. They got to get refueled. This is pit stop, getting a little gas.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. And the round comes to an end.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. This is your night. We're closing the gap. And you get...
You need to move your head more, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side, boom, counter punch. Keep your hands moving, keep busy, and you'll beat him to the punch.
Ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 4, but I still think that either fighter could take complete control of this fight. He's up around right now.
Back to the body.
Able to get rid of that one.
Keep doing what you're doing. Come on.
Good solid right hand he lands there. You see him holding on. Teddy, what advice do you give in a situation like this when you have a fighter who's clearly been hurt, who's just looking to hold on and buy himself some time?
Well, it's more than just advice. You know, I admonish him a little bit. I tell him, hey, listen, I don't want no excuses that he's tying you up. It takes two to tango. You don't have to get tied up if you don't let him. Don't let him. Take a little step back and create room and let those hands go.
Good shot there with that left. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Take some of that.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Target in mind, but oh, and there he lands the right hand well.
Nice!
Halfway into round number 5 here.
1-2, 1-2.
And he ties up on the inside.
Nice!
He missed with that headshot. Way to block there. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round.
Okay, nice work, nice work. I don't want to see one punch now, all right? You throw the uppercut.
Where's your body work? Hit the body. Don't get careless, okay? Don't fight his fight.
He seems fully recovered to me. Here we are, the start of a new round, and a fighter that got tagged hard in the last round seems as fresh as could be.
Well, when you push a fighter, when you push a human being to a dark place, that's when you're going to find out what's bright inside of them, what's great inside of them. And he's responding just that way.
He clinches when he gets to the inside.
You got this one.
And he's just not engaging in the fight. He clinches again. Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
Halfway through round 6.
Let it go! Jump on! Hey, keep your hands up!
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Mistargeted.
Good job!
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the sixth. Well, if the second half of this fight is anything like the first half we just witnessed, then oh boy, is it going to be fun watching this fight down the stretch.
And I don't think it can change. These guys came here with a certain attitude, a certain mindset, and it's not going to be able to change now. There's no way of all of a sudden in mid-fight being able to go to a defensive fight or a different strategy. What you see is what you get, and you're going to get it the rest of the night.
You can get ahead.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. There's a right hand. Very good work with that power hand right there. Good, strong, straight shot. So effective as a power shot.
Yeah, it is, and he's pivoting into it. Look at the way he's turning on his foot, and he's putting his back into it. Beautiful.
Yeah, good work!
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. At the halfway point of round 7. He scores with the jab there.
You know, Joe, a lot of times you think about a jab being used by an outside guy, but to get inside, you need a cover. And there, right there, was the cover.
That was off the mark.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. That's a big right hand there. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And round 7 comes to an end.
Cut this guy off. Start moving your hands. 1, 2, 3s. 1, 2, 3s. All right? More than one punch out there. More than one. We're in a fight now. Throw punches. You got me? We're in a fight.
Okay, listen. Body and head. Body and head. Double up your punches. Body, then head.
You know, I get the sense as we open up this 8th round that he knows exactly where he stands right now. He's slightly up on your scorecard, but you can see he's got a little pep in him. Now look at him. He does not look good on the back end of that hook coming home. He's all over the place. I mean, he's missing punches. Yeah, he's throwing punches, but he's missing just about everything he throws.
Well, we look up top. You know, we look at the punches going array. They're going left, they're going right, they're going all over the place. But look downstairs. His feet are not set. He's falling all over the place. And guess what? The punches follow where his feet are.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Relax, relax.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Solid left. Solid hook upstairs. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back.
Let it go! Good work! Left and right!
Seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily. And for a minute, he let up and bang.
Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
I want the combinations. You land in one shot, but I need to see 3-4 punches now, all right? This fight is too fucking close for you to be lazy with our punches. You understand? So,
good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Comes right back with some offense of his own.
Unload!
Now he ties up there. Big shot, just a thumping body shot puts him down. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
Good block. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Blocks that punch.
that is it. That's it. I need another round like that. Just like that, all right? Doing good. Just keep it up. Don't let him breathe. He's hurt. Get him in this round.
You don't need that. I'll throw that away.
You need to capitalize on his misses, okay? I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his misses.
How quickly can he recover? That's one of the questions that'll be answered early on in this round after being knocked down in that last round.
Well, what he has to do is go out there, be defensive-minded. I think get a little time early on. Don't worry about winning or pressing the first part of the round. Just get himself together, then start picking it up after that.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Here's something that's a key factor now, and that is his ability to simply defend himself. He's doing a wonderful job at it.
Yeah, he is, and that gives him the ability to always be fresh and confident round after round since he's not taking a lot of punishment.
And we've reached the halfway point of round 10. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs.
Uppercut. Uppercut.
Keep working the body.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. I don't like this at all, Teddy. I mean, it's one thing to stand toe-to-toe. It's another thing to never even move. You got to show some movement.
Maybe he's breaking down. Maybe he's already spit the bit. You know, if he falls down, everybody in the world's going to know that he let himself fall down. He gave up. But there's different ways, different phases of giving in. And this might be one of those phases.
You can do it. Knock this fucker out. Uppercut followed by the hook. Come on, finish with a hook.
So 10 rounds are in the books, and Teddy, your scorecard has it a dead even fight. What does he have to do to pull away here?
He's got to remember those early mornings, waking up at 4 or 5 in the morning doing road work. Those cold mornings when it was freezing, he didn't want to get out of bed. Those long days of sparring when the rounds never ended. He's got to remember that. And remember, this is why he did it.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Get in there.
Wow, stunned moments ago, but now somehow, some way, surviving well.
You know, Joe, I had a fighter once that got dropped in a round, and he wasn't doing real good up to that point. After that, he fought better. He boxed better, he fought better defensively, and when the fight was over, I said, good job. You know, he whispered to me. He whispered, did I get knocked out? Yeah, he did. Because he didn't know what had happened. I realized then he was fighting on instinct the rest of the night.
Amazing story. Is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
You got this one.
Oh, look at that. He's hurt. But hey, I give him credit. He's smart enough to know what to do now.
Yeah, the referee needs a crowbar to separate him.
Finish with a hook. He's tight. He's tight.
10 seconds to go in this round. Went to the body there, but unable to connect.
This is it. Keep doing what you're doing. You're winning this one. Don't get sloppy, okay? Just keep boxing smart. He's almost done. You had him that round. You're in control. Next round, let's keep busy, all right?
Look, you're behind on points. The only way to win this one is by knockout. Keep those hands moving. Land a big one. Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up.
Oh, it's been a good one tonight, but one more round to go. Here it is, the final go-round. Blocks it away. Great job of protecting himself. He's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, But now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Halfway through this 12th and final round. Solid right hand land. There it is! And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
One, two, three, four, five.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count.
Come on, kid, focus. Relax, relax. Come on, kid, focus.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. I like this kind of defense. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. From absolutely out of nowhere to now on top of the world, he just floored him with that punch.
Short one, maybe 6 inches.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Fight is over. A knockout. Unable to beat the count of 10. For the official word, let's send it up to the ring. That woke up the fans. Wow, did that wake up the fans. A fight that was assured of heading to the judges' scorecards, it ends by knockout.
That's why as a trainer, you like a fight that's close, that's closely contested. There's a little danger going on because then you know that your guy's going to stay alert. Here, there was no danger. He fell asleep, and now he is asleep.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.